Pandas. Pandas. Pandas, 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 pandas. Good morning, my pandas. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining, everybody. Good morning. Drop those GMs in the chat. Drop those GMs in the chat. Drop those GMs in the chat. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hello, is this thing on? There we go. Good morning, everybody. What's up? Okay. Pandas. Can someone tell me why? Can someone tell me why this happens? Was there news yesterday after market closed? Why does this happen at 4:20 p.m. 20 minutes after the market closes? Why does this happen, pandas? Can someone explain to me? One time, please. Can someone explain to me why does this disgusting thing happen while the entire day all we get is this junk? Can someone explain that to me, please, one time? I appreciate it. Thanks. Thank you if you can explain that. Appreciate it. It's 4:20. Every time it's 4:20. Good morning, everybody. POTUS, what do you say? Iran war over? What do you say? What do you say? Market's just open, and I'm thinking we're going to get some movement because we are just blasting. We blasted off yesterday. I'm thinking we might try to make a new high today. I don't know. So I'm thinking. We do have a gap above the fill. A gap below the fill. Currently stuck in a trading range on the 2500 tick chart. Like very stuck in here. Ooh, is this a blast? Is this the breakout here? We're still in this range here. I mean, while we're in here, I'm not sure there's much we can do. Gotta let this resolve itself. Let's wait for like a couple 5-minute candles, maybe 2 or 3 5-minute candles. We're rocking and rolling right now, pandas. We're absolutely rocking and rolling. Let me say good morning to a couple of you guys while this market just does nothing. Sweat Row, good morning. Daily Day Trade, good morning. Slow Pokey, good morning. Heisenberg, welcome. Macro, almost called you Macro Muslim, but I see your name is Marcos Lima. I almost called you a Macro Muslim just because when I read it quick. Anyway, Slow Pokey. Yep. Tate, good morning, everybody. Sweat Row, how am I doing? I'm doing all right. I'm doing just fine. Just fine. Everything is good over here. Good morning, everybody. Turtle Toes, welcome back. We're just hanging out here. We're kind of stuck in this trading range right now, eh? Until we break out of it. I'm not sure if we can make a move. We're like really in this trading range. Potential push up here. We'll see. We're still in the trading range. Very tight trading range on the 2500 tick. Typically, it's better to wait for the breakout. But tell me, please, why in tarnation all day we get this shenanigans. All day we get this shenanigans, and then right when market closes, we get this a beautiful move. And I wasn't even trading then. It's like the time I should have been trading is like 5 minutes after market closes. Like why? I'm not, so frustrating. All day, so frustrating. All good, pandas. We're gonna get it though. We're gonna get it today. That's the plan. That's the plan. Good morning, everybody. Drop those GMs in the chat. Drop those GMs in the chat. Market is doing its own thing. Like literally, this was yesterday's market. The trading range indicator just basically gave us a trading range for the entire day. And this is where it bounced. We literally bounced off the previous week's close and never came back to it. We hit it one time, or I guess twice technically. And then we just never went back there. That's incredible. Okay, move back down. This is also incredible. Guessing we're gonna hit the bottom of the trading range now. I'm not sure. It's a failed breakout. Should have broken out there, but all right. I'm guessing. Interesting. I really don't know what's happening here. I thought we'd get some movement because because yesterday we got some movement after hours, but we're just opening today with just ooh, okay. I might have been wrong. Possible breakout here. Quick look at the daily chart. It's an OI pattern, pandas. It's an OI pattern yesterday, and this is considering Globex session. So basically, we break this high, we're gonna break the OI pattern to the upside, which could be a good setup to get back to the 20 EMA. Not gonna lie, I'm not going to lie here. Okay, first 5-minute candle printed. It's a bull bar. Let's see the second 5-minute candle. Let's see if we get something juicy out of that. Pandas, I'm looking for a $2,000 day today. I'm absolutely looking for a $2,000 day today. Right now, my counts, some of them are positive, some of them are negative. I did trade a little bit more yesterday. I actually ended green yesterday on my accounts. So, that was a good thing, I guess. But darn, tough day, tough day. Higher or low here? Higher low? Ooh, snaps down. Snaps down very hard. Snaps down very hard. Closes above the 20 MA miraculously. People scalping here. I mean, that's solid. If you sold that high, you're scalping 25 points there. High or low? We could be breaking out now. I may just want to jump in here. I didn't like that little pause. I didn't like that little pause. I feel like I missed some data there. High or low, I'll try here. Like, imagine going long here, and I buy here. Like, this never happens. If I, like, scale in, this never happens. It usually comes back down to break even. It almost always comes back to break even when you trade a breakout at least once, retest a break even. Like, how many times have I, like, actually let bull bars print, buy it, and then it just retraces, takes me out break even midway? You know what I mean, Pandas? How many times has that happened? Like 95% of the time that happens. This is an unusual breakout. Right? If I like bought here and then bought here, it would come out to break even midway. It would do that, but it didn't even do that here. This is an unusually strong move to the upside. We'll try first entry if it's a good signal bar. If it's a stinky one like this, we can wait. It's turning into a good signal bar. Turning into a really good signal bar. Okay, not the worst, we'll try. Thinking this is an unusually strong push up. Because it didn't even come to retrace back here. Okay. Nice strong bull bar ending on its high, no reason to sell. Hold. Strong bull bar ending on its high, no reason to sell. Just holding. Looking for higher lows here if we can get it. Looking for higher lows here if we can get it. No reason to sell when you see a bull bar like this, but no follow through. Darn. I thought we can get some magic here. But I thought we can get something going. First entries are 2 week. First entries are 2 week, looks like. Or not. We're going to scale in one time. Doesn't even look like it's going to go back up there. First entry is 2 week. It's okay. Small risk. A little more than 10 points. Very small risk there. I just thought that was a really monster move. And a bull bar ending on its high. I thought we had a chance to keep pushing up. So I decided to hold. It's first entry off the 20 EMA. At this point, I'd rather wait for a second entry long. In a trading range, this could be a reversal though. Look to the left. We're still within the bigger range. Okay, second entry long here. Lots of bear bars. 1, 2, 3, 4 bear bars in a row. This could be dangerous. We're shooting for the stars. Terrible signal bar. In a sense, you don't mind this because it makes the decision easy for you, right? You do not go long here. Right? In a sense, that's a good thing because it makes the decision easy for you. Does come back to the break-even spot if you bought here. People may be buying here again, thinking they missed this. All right, here's your new signal bar. I could try. Is a reversal better? Is a reversal even better here? I don't even know. Not sure. Such a prints a bear bar like this, but then ends up printing a good bull bar, good signal bar at the end. I'm a little hesitant here, but obviously this is pushing up very strong. Probably midpoint retracement. You buy 2 bull bars. Just waiting. Maybe a higher low might be a good trade. We're still in this trading range, pandas. That's why I was scared to go long here. So I thought we were gonna just bounce at the top of the trading range. Sharma, good morning. Welcome everybody. Drop those gems in chat. Let me update the record. It's always hard to update this record because it's like I'm so focused on the charts. 0-1. Nothing like a nice L to start the day just to loosen you up a little bit. You know what I mean? Golly. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bear bars in a row and straw bear bars. Right, ending on the low, ending on the low, ending on the low, ending on the low. So it's a bit difficult just to go long right there, in my opinion. But it looks like people did it, so it is what it is. And we're still in this trading range. High or low, I guess. I might be interested. It's making an OI pattern here instead. This might blast off here. This may blast off here, pandas. High or low? Okay. Bear bar ending on its low. This is like, you know, for a breakout, this is, you shouldn't see this many bear bars like this. It should be concerning to you. If you're trying to go long, right? This many bear bars. It looks like two-sided trading to me. Oof. All right. I'm gonna have to change my premise. I don't know if long is the premise right now. If anything, this looks like a double top coming back down. I thought we were gonna blast off, and I really would love that, so we can get like some good momentum here. But I'm not sure if that's what the market's planning today. Okie dokie. Okay. Might be just coming back into our trading range. I mean, we're also the bigger trading range here. Let's extend this so we can see it. Here's a bigger trading range. And here's a smaller trading range. Just basically in the middle of that one. The bigger one. Right, like I said, like 5 bear bars in a row. It's a little concerning to go long against that. And now we're getting this disgusting reversal. What is your entry here? Maybe this bear bar, maybe this bear bar. But then your risk is way up here. It's hard to take with minis, in my opinion. Bear bar ending on its low on the 2500 tick. The 5-minute chart as well looks like it wants to flush a little bit here. We're creating these huge wicks here on the 5-minute chart. Right, they're pretty big, these wicks here. And the fact that we tried to come back up and we couldn't even get to the top again, couldn't retest the top, makes me concerned. Basically double top, lower high double top. Let's see, pandas. Let's get some bamboo. It's been a while. It's been a while since I got really good bamboo. I go on like a 2K day today if I can get it. You will have some losers along the way, I'll tell you that much. Interesting. 2 bull bars in a row. Coming off this trend line, that's why it's a little more significant than I would consider. Golly, this is disgusting. Like, I don't even know how to draw this. All I see is this thing. Second entry long on the 2500 tick. But it's like back into our trading range. So fail second entry long is a better setup to get back to previous day's close, the bottom trading range. You got a couple targets here. Fail second entry long is better here, in my opinion. Could be a good second entry short on the smaller time frame to coincide with the fail second entry long on the 2500 tick chart. I think it's a good setup. We'll try. I think we'll try here. I wish it actually pushed higher. I want to break this high. Fortunately, we don't get it. I'll try anyways, I guess. Outside bar reversal. It's disgusting. If it's another bear bar, I'm going short. It's another bear bar, going short. I'm going to try. Two bear bars now. I kind of want to confirm the outside bar reversal with 2 bear bars, and we got 2 bear bars. Doesn't look very strong. A bull bar. And I'm red in this trade the entire time essentially. Just never a good sign. Right, never comes back to my entry here. That means all limit orders waiting here, unfortunately. May have been a little too impatient there. I should have skunked it for a couple dollars loss. Let's see if we get something. Let's see. Nope. Nope. If we break this high, I don't want anything to do with this. Just take the hit. Move on with our lives. It's a bigger risk than I even wanted to ever take. Getting a little too eager on my trades, I think. I think the last couple of days kind of made me more eager to jump in the reversals because I just never got my setups. So I'm eager to jump in my setups now. Alright, 2500 tick, fail second entry long. Guess what I'm looking for. I mean, if this pushes down, there's nothing I can do about it. I don't care. Yuck. That's a yucky price action. That's really yuck. It wanted to retest one more time. You come up break even here if you wanted to. I guess I could have held a bigger stop loss up here and increase my chances, but I'm a little risk adverse right now. A little risk adverse just because the days have been terrible. Price action has been pretty terrible. And it's getting choppy here. It's not any better right now. But today would be a good day, but doesn't look like it so far. Pandas. Let's see if we can get some bamboo today. It's just 2 losses, Pandas. In one trade, I can make all this up. Just watch. Just watch. 0-2. I'm 0-2. 0-2. I end up getting the direction right, but timing was just awful for me. Timing was just awful for me right there. Timing was just awful. I ended up getting the direction right, but the timing was awful. I think more awful than my timing was my risk. I wasn't holding enough risk there. I was only holding 17 points. I don't know if that's only, but 17 points of risk. We never got the fail second entry long on the 2500 tick chart either, which is what I really wanted. I ended up just coming back to the bottom of the trading range on the 2500 tick trading range indicator, showing us the trading range perfectly here. Okay, come back to the bottom, really pushing down. I may just have to jump in here. Unfortunately, I wanted this whole move, but my risk was terrible. Look, it even took me out at a place where it didn't even touch. Right, it gave me so much slippage. It gave me so much slippage. It gave me slippage to a point where the price didn't even touch it. It's amazing. A lower high on a super strong push down. Probably a good bet, but with my luck in the last week of trading, last couple of days, I'm just not taking these first entries. Let's see. First entries. Technically, we're in the bottom trading range. Again, we're just hitting the bottom trading range here. So, what does that mean? It's such a strong push down, but we're still in the trading range. Scary, scary place to be. First entry, bad signal bar. That's crazy. That's crazy. I should have held my risk up here at least, I guess. It's all good. You live and you learn. My risk was just too small. I was just afraid that if it broke this high, I was just gonna just reverse super hard, or create the fail second entry long. Right? I thought it would create the second entry long here, so I wanted to take my risk off and see it trigger a second entry long, so I can take the reversal after that. But it never did it. Right? Terrible setup, but still pushes down. Maybe stronger than we think. Downtrend stronger than we think. Right? That's a terrible setup, but still people went in and made money. It's a really bad setup, right? Terrible signal bar coming on support. It's a really bad setup, yet bear still made money. Terrible, terrible setup. I would never take that. We basically got 1 hour to make all the money we want to make today. Right? That's the plan. In 1 hour, we want to make as much money as possible. So we are bouncing off the bottom of trading range. 2 bull bars in a row, not 3. 3, but with a wick. Fail second entry short, I guess would be a good setup here, but will we get it is a question. I don't know. I like to find my measure moves using the 5-minute chart. If you went short here, you made your 1-to-1. You're looking for your 1-to-2, touching the 20 MA. It's difficult to go short here just because you're on obvious support. But it looks like such a strong push to the downside. It may have a chance to break out here. Okay, outside bar reversal on the 2500 tick. On a doji bar. Sitting on my pause here, I'm not sure. I don't feel confident with anything here. It looks bearish to me. But that's why people lose so much money in trading range days. Because when it looks bearish, it's when it gets you. Lower high here. Nothing particularly I like here. Right, again, if you went short here, terrible signal bar. It's a bullish bar. Lower high. Sweat Roll says, Panda, you know that you're my favorite streamer. I appreciate it. Only if I could show up actually on the list when you search live futures trading. I wish I would at least show up on that list for new people to find this channel, but apparently they don't want to show my they don't want to show my channel. They don't want to show my live stream. With the live filter, if you search futures live trading, you cannot even find this. You cannot find this live stream. It's ridiculous. It's a miracle anyone is here right now. Even through all those challenges, people still find this channel. That's how amazing. That's how blessed I am, seriously, by you guys. You can search. You have to search in incognito mode. Like if you're subscribed and stuff, it'll probably show. But you gotta do it in incognito mode. Fail second entry short is what I'm looking for, pandas. You know what I mean? Fail second entry short right here. And I think it might be a juicer. One day it will give me my setup. One day it will give me my setup. One day I believe it will give me my setup. Today's not the day, huh? One day I believe it will give me my setup when I need it. Let's dance. Down the clown, let's go. In my opinion, this is a very good setup. Let's try. One time. It doesn't trigger. Showing hints that there are limit order traders here. At least it didn't trigger and reverse on me. I prefer that than it triggering then reversing on me like that. So I'm thankful. I'm thankful I'm not in this trade. If this pushes to the downside, I'm thankful I didn't get in. Thankful it didn't jump. It didn't put me in the trade. Still trying here. Oh, let's see. It'll pop up. Reverses immediately. Takes out break even. Let it cook. Let it cook. Should I let the candle finish? No, I don't want anything to do with that. If it can't get above there, then I don't want anything to do with it. Had some promise there, but didn't really deliver, right? No follow through on this bar, and I just came out break even, thinking that if it can't push through, if it can't have any follow through and just comes back down, I don't want much. I don't want anything to do with it. All right, this is gonna tumble, isn't it? This is gonna flush now, right? It should have reversed there, but it's flushing. A lower high, I think I'm interested. I think the market's made its decision what to do here. It should have reversed there, but it did not. I need a couple things, maybe 2 closes beneath this low. Or a lower high. Something to work with. Hey, on what are you trading on right now? What do you mean? At what platform? Ninja Trader. What prop firm? This is Apex. And I got some TPT sprinkled in there. We're going to try a lower high here. I think the market's made its decision. Yikes. I'm going to try the lower high, but immediately just snaps back up. Not exactly sure what this market's up to right now. But it snaps up so quick, it's a little concerning. We'll let it cook, though. Let it cook.
Target filled.
Easy capeasy. Easy capeasy. I mean, that's 500. That's 25 points, like, just immediately. So now we're 1 and 3, or 1 and 2. And like I said, one trade, we're back. And I said, just watch. And you just watched and saw. One trade, we're back. Pandas. Perfect bounce on the 5-minute chart coming off the 20 EMA. Maybe that was a magnet. I'm not sure. It's 500, one trade. And it happened within seconds. Not minutes, pandas. Not hours. Like seconds. It took a couple seconds to finish that trade. Quite literally. Seconds. Bounced off the 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart perfectly. This could be a big bounce back up. I mean, when you react off of support like that, typically it's you want to trade with what's happening. So if you're bouncing off support like that, we're gonna look for a long trade somewhere. We're 1 and 2. We're down only 131. Right, my winner is bigger than my losses. Right, I cut my losses quick. I cut my losses real quick. Unfortunately, I could have made a nice winner here, but. Hopefully in the long run, stuff like this works out for me for the better. Hopefully. Everything's hopeful here. Pandas! I was hoping for a 2K day today, but looks like we're getting an OK day today. We're not even getting an OK day today. I want a 2K today. Looks like we're not even getting an OK day today. Golly. OII pattern. Outside, inside, inside. Breaks to the upside here. I guess you want to feel like I just short up your best setup here, but I don't know if we're going to get it. A lot of things need to happen here. Still waiting, though. Still waiting. Okay. What's your first entry? Interesting. I mean, this pushes back down. That'd be pretty interesting, to say the least. In my opinion. Okay, so your second pullback, or yeah, second pullback. Right, downtrend, first pullback, first entry, second pullback, second entry. Can we get it? Can we get a setup here one time? And it fails second entry short here. Preferably, I wanted to get close to the 20 EMA, but it's not even. See, again, it's not. It doesn't give me. It doesn't set up. Doesn't give me my setup. It kind of goes. It goes in the direction I want it to go, but never gives me my setup. Ugh, what can you do? I could wait for like weeks on end before it gives me a good setup, which is unfortunate. That's how choppy the market is now. Market's so chopped. It might give me my setup here. I'll take it, I think. Still doesn't break the previous candle's low. It's ridiculous. There it is. Finally break the previous candle's low. We're far away from 20 MA, taking one contract because of that. If we're closer to 20 MA, I'll take more. But we're far away from 20 MA. Bat signal bar, one contract. Still like the direction to go higher here. Closer to 20 MA. Okay, I think I'll try this. Might be a silly trade. Yeah. Yeah, that's really silly. Super silly trade. I'm gonna let it cook a little bit, actually. Okay. I want the candle to finish. Or do I? I'm a little bit scared here. I want some follow through. I don't get follow through here. I don't want anything to do with this. There we go.
Target filled.
Easy capeasy. My only mistake here is I don't have a runner. I should have held one for a runner. My only mistake here is I should have held for a runner here. One runner. Printers! We're up 859 across 20 accounts, Bandas. Do you believe? Do you believe? Do you believe? I took two because we got close enough to the support. Plus, the risk was not terrible. I would have risked less than 600 on that trade, which would have kept me still under my DLL, which is fine. It'd be good. I just took the whole thing. I just scalped out there. Kind of amazing. I feel like I should have kept the runner, but I'll take my 25 points. I'll take my 1K. That's a 1K trade. It's 25 points per contract, which is $500. Two contracts, that was $1,000 on that one trade. Penders! Now, can we do that one more time? Is the question. Is the question. Basically, it's the exact same setup as right here. I just took it again right here. It's another basically it's another attempt of this reversal, and now this time it came off a super strong support, which is the 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart, and so I decided to try again. Woo! I don't like how deep this retraced back, but I mean this could still go up. It could still go up. Like we're still in the trading range. Like we didn't even break this. Did we break this low? We didn't even break. Look, pandas. We didn't even break this low here on the 2500 tick, and we're going back into the trading range. We can come back to the top pretty easily, in my opinion. Plus, you have this like unusually strong move that it's working off of. So you're thinking follow through on this strong move, and even further still, this huge move. You're thinking you want to test this. you want to test this high sometime, somewhat soon, within this week, I think. Second entry long, I'm gonna try here. It's not the best looking trade, but I'm gonna try. It's a higher low. I mean, you probably want a new low here, but let's press. Let's press. Let's push, pandas. Let's press. I don't like the outside bar reversal. This is your signal bar, yeah. Wait. Oh. Well, anyways, that's your signal bar. It's not a good signal bar. It's not a good signal bar, right? That's your signal bar you're working with. It's going with trend, second entry long, which is what you had going for you, off the 20 MA, which is another green flag. Red flag is, this is a decent push down, maybe looking for another push to the downside. We might get an S tier set up soon on the 2500 tick. We might get an S tier set up soon. Fail second entry short on the 2500 tick chart to get us back to the top of the trading range. Could be S tier, pandas. We could be talking about S tier here. That's what Rose is. It's okay. It's okay. For me, the juice is worth the squeeze, if you know what I mean. The juice is worth the squeeze. If you're too afraid to lose money, you cannot trade, pandas. You simply cannot trade. If you're too afraid to lose money, you will not be able to trade. You have to be okay with losing these accounts. You really have to be okay with it. If you're too scared to lose the accounts, you're going to be paralyzed. Now, I'm not saying, like, be reckless. But if all you're thinking about is don't lose the accounts, then, you know, that means, you're trading more than you should. I'm okay. I'm okay if I lose these accounts, pandas. I agree. No, so, I agree. Like, if I hit 2K, I'm done, right? But I still haven't hit my max daily. And if the price action looks tradable, I'm trading it. Know what I mean? Like, if we're getting strong momentum, I want to be in here while the market's imbalanced. Right? If the market's imbalanced, that's when you need to trade. You need to trade with imbalance, and you got to keep pushing it, in my opinion. Like, it's going to be like, most days you might make $500. You might make 500, lose 500, more or less, most days. But it's those days that you can prevent yourself from losing a lot, and those days that you can make a lot when you're supposed to, that's how you make your money. Whoever says like, oh, consistently profitable, green every day, I don't know. I don't think they know what trading is. Unfortunate, it's not looking too hot for me. Like, the price action is kind of getting choppy now. I'm gonna slow down. I thought we are gonna just have a super strong reversal here, so I was ready to keep pressing. But I don't like any of these. I mean, this is our first entry. I don't like how strong this push down was. I don't like how strong this bear bar was. All works out though, but for the bulls, it just doesn't look too pretty for me. It's not very clean. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bull bars in a row. Good enough for a pullback. Oh, okay, now 4 bull bars in a row. The last bar turned bearish in the last millisecond. Plus, another thing is I have threshold to work with, right? I have threshold. So, like, if I push right now, like, I can swing right now. And it really wouldn't affect my counts because my threshold's already, like, I haven't gone beyond my threshold yet. As in, like, I made money and I lost money. And basically, I'm trading within that space. So my trailing threshold is not getting affected. So as long as my trend thresholds not get affected, I mean, I can lose 1,000 today, and actually it will still be fine. I would be my accounts, my trading will be in good standing. So while I'm like kind of in this situation, it's a good time to press. Peter says, "What an amazing day trading micros, almost making 700. That's sick. You know what? That's so sick, because most likely, I don't know how many contracts you're trading, but most likely, you have very little risk of ruin. But to be able to make that much, that return on investment is disgusting, in my opinion. It's great. First entry here keeps pushing up. Give me a second entry long, coming off my 20 EMA and trend line, and then I'm a buyer here. Unfortunately, it's all first entries. So this is why I'm trading, because I want to jump in this reversal back up. I'm trying to get into this bull trend, but it's not giving me any good setups right now. Anything that I love, at least. Right? Give me a second entry long here, coming off my 20 EMA and trend line. I would love that trade. That would be like a love type trade. I would consider like an A tier type trade. But we're not getting anything close to that right now. Just getting all first entries. And this might be testament to how strong this, or this might be indicative to how strong this bull trend is. First entries continues to make new highs, higher lows every time. So we're all gonna leave. Appreciate you joining. Green is green for some people. Do I believe in over trading? Do I believe that's a thing? Depends on the day. Depends on the day. The hard part is, okay, there's a couple things here. Peter X says, scared of the minis. Yeah, on the 50K accounts, minis are your... Unless you want to like churn and burn them, mini is very difficult to trade minis on the 50K accounts. That's why I'm trading 300K accounts. It's actually reasonable to trade minis on the 300K. Like when I say minis, I mean like what I mean by that is mini, like one mini. Second entry long, we might get a setup here. I'm looking for it, Pandas. I'm still looking for it. Waiting. Looks like we're not gonna get it again. So I'm still waiting for a second entry long, but now all we're getting are first entries. This is like a bad thing about trading second entry longs, because you wait and wait and wait, and by the time you actually get it on a strong trend, it's late in trend, and then you just get burned to a crisp. This happens too many times. That's the one downside of trading second entry longs. It's a decent setup, but it's just hard to come by, as you can see, right? Like we missed this entire move up because we're waiting for second entry longs. What's the max DD? Well, it's a trailing drawdown. These are quote unquote legacy accounts, right? Shout out to those who still trade in the legacy accounts, but they don't have 300Ks on the legacy on the new accounts anymore. They got rid of them. 150Ks, I think, is the highest. But 7,500. That's your trailing drawdown, max trailing drawdown. 7,500. So that means like you could only withdraw once you make 7,500. So I just don't recommend. Well, it's too late now. No one can buy these accounts anymore. But you know, if you have like an account that you have a threshold of 7,500, you know, you got to make 7,500 to even see one penny from those accounts. You first need to learn. You first need to consistently be able to make 7,500 on your accounts. Like my goal is to make 10K on these accounts before withdrawing. Like I want to do max payouts every time. If I can get these accounts up to 20K, I feel like $1 million is within my reach. If I can get these accounts up to 20K, like I think I would have enough buffer to keep getting payouts and feel comfortable enough with my Ooh. Ooh, that's the second entry long, but it is overlapping bars. I'm sitting on pause here, but that is your first second entry long we've seen in a while. It's just too many overlapping bars. Not coming off any supports here. Disgusting. Unfortunate. It's unfortunate. It is a second entry long, but it's just unfortunate. It's just floating in midair, and it's a terrible signal bar. Just watching. Gonna hold. Not that eager to jump in here. I've already waited this long. Might as well wait a little bit longer. I read the comment before reading the name. That was my mistake. I read the comment in my mind. I was like, this is a dumb comment. And then I saw the name. I said, okay, it makes sense. Says, Panda, can you try get max payouts trading only C minus setups? C minus setups only. Terrible signal bar, but we're going for it for an opportunity here. Terrible signal bar. Coming up for trend line and 20 MA. We're going to try here. If we don't make it, we don't make it, but I think it's worth at least for a new high. Risk reward is pretty much 1-to-1 here. You can just hold. I don't care if I lose this. I think it's well worth it. I could maybe swing it a little bit here. I'll take on the first reversal down. How about that? Or
Target filled.
I'll take that too. Easy peasy. I don't think it's a 1-to-2, but it's like I could have held it for 1-to-2, but it's like a 1.5. It's a 1.75 to 1 risk reward. Beautiful trade. I would consider this like a B plus setup because the signal bar was bad. But you're coming off our trend line and 20 MA, and on a somewhat seemingly strong bull trend, obvious bull trend at the moment at least. So you get like a B plus setup here. Almost got a 1-to-2 off of it. I'm loving this price action. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you what, pandas. I'll tell you what. I'm loving this price action so far. Can we get to 2K? Can we get these counts up to 2K? Not 2K, but can we make a 2K day today? That's what I'm looking for. While the market's imbalanced, you got to make money. While the market is imbalanced, you got to make money. You got to press it. And the reason why I'm not swing trading, well, I'm kind of just taking, I'm just like kind of basically scalping here, like basically taking 20, 25 points-ish. How many points was that actually? It's actually a decent trade. That was a 21-point trade, not too shabby. Could have got 25 actually, but the reason why I'm like scalping 20 to 25 points is because I have a trailing threshold. So I'm about to make a new high on these accounts, I think. The highest I got to these accounts were like almost $600. Yeah, basically $600 is how high I got these accounts. You know, when I mean 600, I mean the bottom accounts. Those bottom accounts, when they were up 600. They all start at 300K. Like all these accounts start at 300K. Some accounts are above like $1,000, $500, whatever. Because I traded those earlier. If you don't remember, I had the hardest time just passing the freaking evals. Like I wanted 20 evals before I really traded all my accounts. But there were some days I said, you know what, I'm just gonna just trade these accounts anyways, and so some of so that's why like some of them are different. Could have squeezed out a little bit more bamboo off of that, just a little bit more. I probably got taken out right here. Actually, I got taken out right here, so I barely make any more bamboo, right? Because you put your stop loss one tick beneath the previous pivot low. For swing trading. So I made like a little bit more. The 5-minute kind of showing us what's happening here. It's a perfect balance of the 20 MA. Seems like that was very, very intentional. And People were waiting for that bounce. And I think we're going to push higher here. I think we're going to test the highs and break through them. That's what I feel like today may happen. If not, then I don't know. Let's just see what happens then. A little bit scared here because even though it might go higher and we're in a bull trend, we are facing a place where there might be some sellers. And the reason being is because people bought here. People bought here and they held through all this and now they came out break even. So those people come out break even on those who bought here. They are they're gonna push the market down a little bit, just like what we're seeing. Another second entry long. If it was a good signal bar, I'd consider it, but that is very opposite of a good signal bar trying to go long. That's a very strong bear bar. In fact, these are 2 consecutive strong bear bars in a row. It may warrant another push to the downside. So I'm sitting on my pause here. It may warrant another push to the downside. Second entry long works out beautifully still. Golly, look at that. You could have gone long there, still made bamboo. I'm not going long there, opposite side of the 20 EMA. But golly, what a push. Now we're breaking the highs. Breakout mode. Snap back down. Could not close above. Could not close above here. That's concerning. That's not healthy. Right? A strong breakout should not pierce and come back down. Okay. It looks like we're making a trading range of some sort here. The market's like kind of oscillating here right now. It may come back down here, but if it does, I'm thinking it's trying to make a trading range in this area. Why? Big up, big down, big up. This is why I think it may create a trading range here. Technically, it's already created a trading range by going up and down. That's the minimum requirement you need for a trading range. And then you get the third push up. I guess I'm gonna buy. I may be a buyer down here. Could also be a double top, and that's the risk you're taking if you're trying to trade this trading range. That this could potentially be a big double top and it breaks out. So you need some sign of bouncing off the bottom here. You can't just buy with the limit order, in my opinion. I mean, obviously some people will, but and look at the 5-minute chart, creating these huge wicks. Once we touch this area, we start creating huge wicks around it. Scary stuff. Pierre says, nice, got a clean 1 to 2 on that downside move. PA so nice today. Congratulations. Congratulations. High or low? Not interested, but interesting. Not interested in taking it, but it's interesting it's happening. Because it's still coming up for our trend line here. Terrible signal bar. Yep. Good entry bar, but terrible signal bar. Right? This is your signal bar, but this is your entry bar. Ends up being pretty bullish. Golly, look at that. Comes right back up. That's sick. This big up, big down, big up, big down should concern you, though, in my opinion. It's concerning me because you're not sure what kind of shenanigans the market's trying to pull off here. Right, your ears should perk up. You're thinking maybe what's happening is not really what it seems to be. It looks like it might be really trying to strongly push to the upside with these super strong bull bars coming up here. But look, last time that happened, it got shot down. Very discreetly? Very definitively? I don't know. I don't know the word I'm trying to use, but you can just see very clearly. How about that? It's very clear that it bounced off. It reversed. Two bear bars in a row. Could push back down to the bottom trading range. The problem is that this may not be the bottom because we didn't even get there with this push down. Oh boy. This is tempting me now. Second entry long. Golly, this is tempting me. The good signal bar, it'd be hard for me to pass up. I will try again with a good signal bar, unfortunately. Thoughts and prayers here. It needs to be somewhat green. It needs to be bullish. Small risk, worth a try. Small risk, worth a try. Okay. Interesting. I'm a little sussed out right now. Mainly because the 5-minute chart could not close above this line. You see it close beneath it again? That just shows me the limit order bears are too strong. Good skunk. Very good skunk. I felt it wasn't right. It wasn't right. Good skunk though. I would have lost that trade. Very small risk though. I mean, even if I held it, I would have lost what 13. I would have lost $255, man. That's like I'll still be above $1,000 today. It does reverse, but doesn't go very far. I don't know what's happening here. I'm a little bit confused. We're making higher. We're making a triangle. That's why I'm confused. It's a triangle. Lower lows or lower highs, higher lows. But it's in an uptrend, so most likely the triangle will break to the upside. And when I say likely, most likely, it's just like the probability is like maybe 60-40. 60% it'll break to the upside. 40% it'll break to the downside. So it's still pretty high chance it can reverse here, but not even reverse. It can just like do a failed breakout, or failed breakdown. Go far down enough to stop you out, and then go back up. You know what I'm saying? So these are tricky. License plate, is this NQ? Yes, it is, sir. Unusually sideways. Okay. Triangle seems to have been broken. We'll see, though. Kind of wish the 5-minute would just pull back already. Make a higher low or something. 5-minute chart's kind of stalling here. Like these two overlapping bars are just disgusting. The 2500 tick chart is setting itself up for a fail or a second entry long here. Actually, just triggers a second entry long. Could be a nice move to the upside. Only problem is it's near the top of trading range as well, so it can. There's some red flags here. The potential breakout is, if it does break out, it could be a very good risk reward though. Very good risk reward here. The difficult thing about this is the timing. Timing is always too difficult in situations like this. I think sitting on pause is the correct thing to do right now. Look at this calculated like wedge here being formed. It looks like it's a boiling pot trying to break to the upside here. It's gonna be hard to time the breakout, but either that, or you can just wait for the breakout to actually happen, then jump in after. Try to get some momentum. There's the breakout. Needs to be confirmed. Confirmed breakout would be 2 bull bars closing above the highest point. We got 1 bull bar closing. Right, if this is a breakout, like, should this be happening? No. So that's why you wait for the confirmation. Super strong bull bar, but no follow through, which is not characteristic of a breakout. This is a characteristic of a failed breakout. What you can do is wait for 2 bull bars to form above this line, and then look for a pullback. That's kind of like what I usually do. It's basically a breakout retest, essentially. This is rough right now, pandas. I'll tell you what. The 5-minute created an OI pattern. Sorry, OI, outside inside bar. And it broke to the upside with a strong bull bar. I think this still has some legs to go up, but it's a bit confusing, right? I don't like the reaction, at least immediately. Okay, so I think it's pretty clear the breakout failed. Still surprisingly, this trend line's holding. Very shocked. Wow. That's incredible. I thought we're going to at least test the bottom of the trading range. But this trend line, and it's still acting as support, even when you free fall into it like that. Plummet right into it and just bounce. That's incredible, in my opinion. Still looks like a pressure cooker here. How strong is your resolve, pandas? How strong is it? Let me just tell you this. I'm glad I'm not in any trades right now, because this would tilt me to death at this point. I'll be so tilted. We're up 1280 today. I love it. We're doing great. We're doing just fine, pandas. We're doing just fine. This trend line is remarkably resilient. It has been banged on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times now. And you know what they say, fifth time's a charm. Yep. I don't think I'm taking a fail second entry long here. I'm not taking a fail second entry long here. It does trigger, but I'm not going to take it. Pushes back up. If you took this fail second entry long, you probably already lost the trade. Small risk, but you lost already. Huh. Just watching. I'm in no rush here. I'm up 1280, pandas. Like, I'm in no rush right now. I'm just looking for the creme de la creme setups, you know what I mean? Higher or low would be good here, in my opinion. All right. It looks like pressure cooker is about to break. I'm going to look for a long trade soon. Or pressure cooker itself is just broke in, and this is not going to do anything. Gross. Gross price action. Strong bear binding was low. I still don't know what's happening here. I thought we were about to break out. Do I hit the flatten button? I do sometimes, but only when I see my accounts going haywire. I keep an eye on all my accounts though. You should always keep an eye on your accounts when you trade copier. There's just there is unfortunately a risk, what do you call it, an inherent risk when using trade copiers that they can desync. I wish the trade copier would make some sort of alarm sound or something. If it desyncs or if it does desync, you have an option to auto flatten. I'm gonna try here. Let's see what happens. Yuck. Never mind. Golly, I could have made so much money just selling up here and buying down here. What in the world? That was the plan, pandas. That was the actual plan of the day. Why am I looking for a breakout when I could just be trading the boiling pot itself? Yeah, there's an inherent risk because with trade copiers, it's not guaranteed. Like you cannot copy all at once. It has to do it linearly, and because of that, even though it's like happens in, you know, milliseconds, like a couple milliseconds, the market sometimes can move so fast that it may not enter some trades of yours. Plus, when you trade with any of the prop firms, they try to simulate book orders. So depending on when you enter the trade, it will put you in that queue actually, and you might not get filled because you're actually in the queue. They're simulated queue, right? Like they're virtual. It's like they're using the actual queue, but they put you in there virtually. So they simulate putting you in there. So you actually are in the queue somewhere to get filled. But yeah, that is a warning. You should always keep an eye on your accounts. I can't tell you how many accounts I've lost because they were like open orders. Now I'm a little like paranoid. I just flattened just in case there's some like open order somewhere. I'm happy with my 1280 today. I wish it was 2K, but I'm not gonna force things today. This is a second entry long, but it isn't a pressure cooker. I would like the second entry long better if it were not inside the pressure cooker still. Yeah. And once it happens to you once, you're basically it's so tilted that you're at risk of ruin at any moment. Truly. Second entry long. Um, do I like it here? Sure. I mean, my bias is bullish. Like I said, the timing is going to be very difficult here. That's going to be the hardest part of this breakout, the timing of it. So you can wait for it to actual breakout and then just jump in after. The only problem with that, obviously, is you may not get an opportunity to jump in, and you're getting in at a, and I mean, I guess you could say like you could make more money if you get in a better position, but it's not like stocks. This is we're trading movements here, so you may like have made more money if you got into a lower position and got a higher, but maybe not because the probability is probably less. So if you consider probability and multiply that by your risk reward factor, then it's like that's how much money you're actually making per trade. And obviously in that equation, probability is the most elusive one. You're never sure of the probability. That's why they have these AI. That's why they have AI figure out all the probability of every single trade. If at the end of close of every single candle, if you buy or sell, it probably has a probability of every single candle. Opinion. There's some AI out there that's doing that trading like as perfect as possible. GTO trading. Game theory optimal. It'll be very hard to time this. This could be the timing right here though. Just I wouldn't know. It's very difficult. It's very sideways, so I'm sitting my pause. What is going on here? Get some water, pandas. I miss anything? Did I miss anything yet? Nope. Still nothing. Golly. Should I just... How much bamboo am I making here? 20 points? Is it worth it? I'll risk 10 to make 20. How about that? I'll risk 10 to make 20 here. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. 20 likes, 30 more likes, pandas, and I'll open a bottle of whiskey for y'all. I mean, what is going on here right now, pandas? What is going on? Okay. Second entry long. But still within this channel. At this point, it's a channel. If I tilt it correctly, capture some of the tops too. I don't know. Some of this, maybe. At this point, it's probably best just to not take a trade because we're not getting any movement here. Unless you're literally just scalping 10 points here or there and risking like 20 points on seemingly low probability trades. I don't know. Mr. Face Blunt asks, what am I trading? This is the NQ. We call it the Nasdaq. You can also see it in the title of the video. People for some reason thought like they make a lot of money trading crypto. You don't make a lot of money trading crypto. I get it. You have made a lot of money buying crypto at an early stage, but for those actively trading, you're not making much money. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you're trading 10,000 lots, but compared to futures, it doesn't come close. highly leveraged product here. Okay. I mean, dumb trade, but I mean, if it's been doing it for like the last 30 minutes, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I mean, I mean, I mean, is this the worst trade of the day? Only problem is your risk is huge now. This candle's actually quite large. All right, I'm glad I didn't go long there. The risk was too big for me, anyways. Hey, might still work out for you though. Your stop loss is down here. Hey, yeah, it works out, I guess. It took a lot of pain, but I mean, it's been doing this since 10:20. It's 11, yeah, it's been doing it for the last 30 minutes, 40 minutes or so. I mean, it's a safe bet that it'll continue to do it, no? Think about trading. You have to learn how to trade every single market, every single market cycle. And I think that's the difficult thing about trading. You have to learn how to trade strong trend days, semi trading range days to trend days to trading range days. absolutely choppy messes for trading range, just pure trading range days, broad channels, narrow. Like you kind of have to learn how to trade every market cycle, which is the hard part about trading, to recognize them all. And that's only if you. But I'm saying that if you want to make money in every single market cycle. For me, I have a hard time making money in market cycles like this. This is why I don't trade, but I also don't make money. So, like, what ends up happening is time is wasted. I'm spending my time resource here, mental resources here, on doing this, and those get depleted. Those can also get depleted, right? If you're like super focused for several days in a row, eventually you're gonna just loosen up and go on tilt, and something's gonna happen. It's impossible to be 100% focused all the time. Unless you're Al Brooks or sorry, unless you're Michael Chin, of course. If you're Michael Chin, then you can do it. Sorry, forgive me, Michael Chin, for blaspheming against you. What is going on here? Uh, beats me. I don't know. It looks like it wants to go down. Kind of creating this like H pattern, pushes down and then pushes down again quickly. But it's been so choppy here. The total range that we've traversed in the last 40 minutes has been this, and it is 78 points. A lot of shenanigans there. A lot of shenanigans, a lot of unnecessary shenanigans. I kind of felt like shenanigans happened once we couldn't break. Once we couldn't close above this line here, at that area, and you start creating wicks, I knew shenanigans were going to happen. Like, if it was going to be a strong breakout, it should have closed clearly above here. The reason why I'm saying that is because this is where people bought, and then they held and came out break even. And if it doesn't close above this line, then what the market's telling us is that they're all out. They're not holding or adding to their positions. They're all out, and just created all this nonsense for several hours, several minutes. Okay, coming back to the bottom of the trading range, I thought we were gonna hit eventually, which is the beginning of the spiking channel here. Also 20 EMA being hit. And this is the last time we bounced off. Bounced off perfectly here on the 5 minute. Now we're back revisiting the 20 EMA. But at this point, the circumstances changes because this could be potentially a double top of some sort. We'll see though. Like we'll wait. Like basically what I want to see is we break this high. We break this high with force, right, with strong bull bar. Then maybe we can say, okay, it's breaking out. This is just a pullback. If it starts breaking beneath the 20 EMA and closing beneath it strongly, then we can say most likely it's a double top and we can look for a short trade on a smaller time frame. That's just like what I'm thinking. That's my plan, at least. We shall see. But that's pretty terrible price action right there that we witnessed, that we experienced. You know what I mean? Took virtually 0 trades in there. I'm happy I got this trade and I made some bamboo. It really just didn't do anything for a long time. Basically wedge topped. That's a strong bear bar on the 5 minute chart. Strongest bar we've seen in a long time. Possibly the biggest bar of the day. Nah, this bar is bigger, but this is the strongest. Actually, a couple bars earlier in the day are bigger. Pushes through the bottom of the channel. Everyone's asking the question, are we bouncing here? Or we're going to just continue to reverse down? Strong bear bar ending on its low on the 5-minute chart. But got bought up immediately. Not a good sign for bears. You want follow through on the strong bear bars. Not reversals. Full blown reversals too. Very confusing. Very confusing. It could keep going down. I don't want any part of this. 3 completely overlapping bars in a row. And you can tell it's a limit order market. Because this is a strong bear bar ending on its low, gets reversed. Strong bull bar ending on its high, gets reversed. Strong bear bar ending on its low. Still limit orders potentially here because that's what we saw. We're in a limit order market now. Right? Limit order here being bought. Like this can only happen. This quick down, up, can only happen with limit orders. So again, limit orders here potentially waiting. Or happened last time. So it became very difficult very quickly. Even on a strong push to the downside. Sitting on pause here. Lower high. This could be the push down. Still difficult to know because of this little cluster of limit order trading. Why does that happen? Why do limit orders happen like that? Okay. So now we're looking for a short trade, if we can find one. So it seems like this is a double top. So now we're getting multiple bear bars closing beneath the 20 EMA. We'll see though, the market's, that candle's not done, still, it was only halfway done. 2500 tick chart has a trading range still developed. And it is the trading range that that was here before the market even opened. It actually started yesterday at 6 p.m. This is trading range, and this is where the trading range indicator has marked a trading range for us, and we're near the bottom of it. Expect shenanigans, to be honest. I want to trade a little bit more. Lower high. It's a bit bold to take that. Second, just short might be better here. Lower high created. So the first entry created a lower high. By breaking this low, now it has become a lower high. Also a lower low, inevitably. Do I love anything here? I don't know. This could be just a monster trading range. We could just bounce here and just reverse back up. Who knows? That's the hard part about trading range days. It shows strong trend, and it will rip your face off. Here's an example of it. Strong trend, rip your face off. Another strong trend, rip your face off. Strong trend, essentially rip your face off. Strong trend, rip your face off. Like basically, that's just one of the characteristics of a trading range. It rips your face off. What's my 15-minute look like? Ah, it's been a trading range since yesterday, the 15-minute. Interesting. Do I want to go short here? Nah. Strong bear bars on the 5-minute makes me want to go short, but the trading range, the market cycle is priority. The market cycle is priority when it comes to situations like this. Market cycle says trading range, so you're looking to buy somewhere down here instead. It's passing. Yeah, that's me. Actually, that's the movement I was actually making. I was teleporting. Ooh, okay. There's a breakdown. Nice, nice, nice. I could try to take a lower high somewhere if we get one. Let's get some momentum. Momentum trade somewhere. Momentum trade somewhere. I need a lower high. Not getting a lower high anywhere, pandas. I'm literally not getting any lower highs here. I want one and give me the first entry. Give me the first entry. I'm gonna try to get in. I want one lower high. I need a candle break a previous candle's high. There it is. First one. Golly. Is that too much to ask for? And it fails. Of course. Makes a new low. Ooh, doesn't look too good. Ooh. Ew. 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 I'm still alive. And I'm dead. Break even. That was a first entry. I'll try again. Let's try bull bar. Golly. That's a terrible signal bar to jump in on. That's a terrible signal bar to jump on. That is a terrible signal bar to jump on. I'm gonna be muted. For a second, you're short. Of course. Reversal here. Monster push to the downside. And it reverses and it gets me here. Unfortunately. Gets me here. And it gives me a second short below the 20 minute. I can't take it, but it might be the push. I'll take a fail second. I'll take a failed trap here or whatever. I'll take a 2. Failed trap here. If it reverses up here, it is what it is. I'm not going to take a reversal off a push down this strong. I'm going to test my luck and think that we're going to actually continue this downtrend. Monster downtrend, in fact. To have no follow through here would be silly. But that's the type of market we're in. A silly, silly, silly market. Golly, that's tough. Try to get it in on the first entry. First entry off the 20 EMA. First entry here. That broke even. Yeah, some of my counts are like a little off right now though too because of that. A little bit frustrating. It is what it is. I mean, V bottom. V bottom here. V bottom. Straight up. V bottom here. Just like all the other V bottoms. It's another V bottom. Why am I surprised? I do not know. Why am I even surprised, pandas? I do not even know. Tough. Tough. I tried to take advantage of that huge downtrend, but could not get a piece of it. I really tried to get a piece of it, but I could not, pandas. I really did. It did not allow me to. I tried it here with a good signal bar off the 20 EMA. I tried here. I made a little bit of bamboo, but it wasn't enough for me to make the trade worth it. 2500 tick chart showing signs of possible push down. Like when you see something like this, pandas, like you're expecting another push down, not this. Right? You want a little bit of follow through after this monster push down, but it's not giving it to us. So what can you say? It's the type of market we're in, and these are the markets that are most dangerous, to be honest. Tried, basically lost my last trade, so I'm like what? I'm like 2 and 3. I'll take one more trade today, and I think I'll call it a day. I think that was only one contract as well, right? That's one contract. I took only one contract there. Yeah, I only lost like a couple hundred. Yeah. Unfortunate. Super unfortunate. And I'm still trying to look for a short, but I don't think it's happening. I think I should just be going long here at this point. It's just so sick. Look at the 5-minute chart. How sick is this? Monster push down, but no follow through after breaking this low. In fact, it V bottoms. It's coming right back up. It's just another terrible day, Pin. It's like, what else can I say? It's just another terrible day of trading. What else can I say? Bro, we're up $1,000. We're up $1,000, so I mean, I don't have too much to complain about. But that's pretty frustrating, Pandas. That's pretty frustrating to say the least. That's pretty frustrating to say the least. It's just a monster reversal. It's so sick. So sick. That's crazy. It's actually crazy. It comes back to the previous day's close. It's actually so sick, this reversal. How do you get a piece of it? How do you just go long here after seeing this? How do you expect, like if I asked you from here, should you go short here after seeing this? I think a lot of you guys would say yes. Like, yeah, let's go short there. Nope. Wrong. You should have gone long with all your life savings right there. Golly. This is a wild day of trading. Very wild. Very hard. Could not capture any of this move down either. No second. That's the thing about second entry shorts, right? How many second entry shorts do you see here? None. Actually, you don't see any. Not even here you don't see any. No second entry shorts. The only second entry short you see is above the 20 EMA, and that's when it reversed. Amazing, amazing, so sick, so incredibly sick. It's disgusting. It's actually disgusting. Am I looking for a long or short? I have no clue. Am I looking for a long or short trade? No, absolutely no clue right now. What am I supposed to look for? When the market gets folded like this, what am I supposed to do? What am I looking for here, actually? No clue. It's the first century, probably make a new higher. I have no clue what to do here. I almost want to take a fail second entry. Instead of going long here, I want to go short. The second entry short on the 2500 tick, but it's disgusting. It's not. It's very impossible to trade. This momentum is so strong going to the upside. Second entry long here. I cannot take this trade either. I'm gonna take a fail second entry long. It's so disgusting. This is just absolutely filthy price action right now. It's a second entry short here. Coming off the 20 EMA. That's rough, pandas. How do you trade this? I'm acting like I lost all my money. I'm still up 912. Second entry long here, floating in midair. It's gonna look for momentum here. No clue. This market has the power to obviously just reverse on a dime. Oh, one more trade. I just don't know if I'm gonna get it, pandas. Like, this market's very diabolical. When you get a V bottom like this, what do you do? Are you looking for a trading range at this point? Like here? Very sick, very sick. I think this market's chopped. That's crazy. That's insane. Could not get a piece of that move down. Wanted it. Wanted it many times. Could not get a piece. No clue. No clue. Still no clue what to do. To buy the low, sorry, to buy the close of this 5 minute candle, you gotta really be out of your mind, no? Like you must have some loose screws just to buy right there. That's see? I got no trade, I got no setup, I got no bias, I have no idea. I mean, it's flying, so it is what it is. Full blown reversal, a V bottom reversal today. So sick. I was not expecting this to reverse like this. So I could not take the fail second entry short here because I was not expecting it. What am I supposed to do here? Go long? Go short? Look for reversal? What am I supposed to look for? Too confusing. High or low? In a precarious spot? Works out beautifully. I mean, the market's moving. That's the thing. I think the most frustrating thing about this market is that it's moving, but I cannot get any pieces of these movements. I'm getting no entries. It's going so far, so fast up and down. Like, it was stuck in here for about an hour, and then finally made a move. But the movement, I got 0-second entries all along the way. You can see none of these numbers are dark red, so you can see there's no second entries here. I can also see, just counting the legs, there's no second entries. So sick. And now there's no entry going long, pandas. I got 0 entries going long. So it's just like, I cannot get into this market. It's moving, but I can't get in. What's the point? I think that's the most frustrating thing about this market right now. It's moving, but I cannot get in. I cannot get a piece of it. It's very frustrating. Very frustrating here. I mean, it's like now I'm going to try to get in on first entry. I'm going to get burned. Watch. I'm going to just try a first entry. I'm going to get burned when I should have first entry here. Makes a new high. I'm going to get burned when I try this. It's so frustrating. I'm like, fine, I'll go on the first entry. And then my timing is always impeccable, and I'm gonna get burned here. It's a bad signal bar. Who cares? This is a bad signal bar. Worked out beautiful. Worked out beautifully. What is this nonsense now? Yep, the moment I try first entry, it's gonna fail. So dumb. The moment I try, it doesn't work. Like, all of these could have, and it worked. Now I'm trying going up here, and the first time I try, it fails. So, like I said, this is why I'm patient, and I know the moment I try, it's gonna fail miserably, like it's doing right now. So, just can't win in today's market. That's why I hate, more than anything, I just hate the fact I can't get any entries. When I actually try to get in the first entry, it doesn't work out. Super frustrating. Can't tell you, like, I don't know. I just don't know what to do. I can't win. Can't get into these. I can't get into the moves. Yeah, I lose, right? The first time I try, I lose. First time I try going to first entry, of course I lose. Like, so ridiculous. Like, I cannot get into these movements. Pandas, I can't get in. I cannot win. No matter what. That's the rule of the market today. I tried to go to first entry on a monster bull move. Doesn't work. The first time I try, it fails. Stupid. This is why I'm like, oh, you think like, oh, why don't you could have gone anywhere short here. Oh, okay, I just showed you what happens when you try that. You lose. So, like, you're like, oh, you could have gone anywhere here, but no, look, I just tried to do exactly that here, and it failed. This is why I didn't go into any of those. Golly. I have no clue now what's gonna happen. We're gonna A top, reverse all the way back down. Whatever. Good signal bar. I might as well wait for the second entry now. Last trade of the stream. This is got bamboozled at the end. I really got bamboozled at the end here because the market just it moved like crazy. And the moment I try to get in, look, even here, the first time I get in, it fails and revert. This is actually I found the bottom when I try to go short. It's actually what happened. Did I actually find the top trying to go long here? Could possibly be the case. We're gonna try to go long here, a second entry long, whatever. I don't care. I've seen enough. Terrible signal bar currently. If it turns better than that. Disgusting. I found the top, pandas. I actually found the top when I try to go in long. Just fade me every time I trade. Golly. Just fade me every single time I trade. So dumb. I don't know what. There's nothing I can do here. I'm just gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch this again for 30 minutes and nothing's gonna happen. So ridiculous. This is why, more than anything in this market, I just hate the fact I can't get any entries. That's the most frustrating part. No entries on the moves. Fail second entry long is your only trade here, I guess. Just like here, same thing happening here. And again, no entries. If this pushes all the way down, it's just no entries. Can't get in. No entries. Just flushes to the downside, no entries. There's nothing I can do. At least trying to reprice action, not much I can do here. It's very confusing. Bear binding on its low. When I try getting a first entry, it's going to fail. It's big, down, big, up. Could be big down. I don't know. This is very frustrating, though. Strong bear binding near its low. No follow through. Can't break a previous candle's high. This is what you want, bare minimum, to get a first entry here. Got nothing. Just watching, got nothing. Again, it's gonna drop. No entries. I get an entry here, but it's gonna be trash. Watch. Actual trash entry here. I mean, I should just be coming back to the previous day's close, no? I should be going long here, into here, no? Is that not my trade, actually? Is that not what actually is happening? I'm just coming back to the previous day's close. We're gonna just try something. Outside bar reversal snaps back up. This always happens. Snaps back up. Try to get in again. Fails and snaps up again. Then it goes down. We're going to watch that happen. We're going to actually take it. We're going to try to take a second short here. So frustrating, pandas. Like, look, the moment I tried this one in reverse, this is so sick. Bloop. Let it cook. This might take me out break even. I've seen crazier things happen. Should I let it cook? In today's market, should I let this cook?
Target filled.
So frustrating. Such a frustrating day, pandas. I'll take it though. I'll take that trade. It's such a frustrating day today. Such a frustrating day today, pandas. Like, I cannot tell you. Such a frustrating day, I cannot tell you. All right, one more trade today, pandas, and we'll call it a day. Capiche? One more trade today, and we'll call it a day. Capiche? One more trade today, we'll call it a day. We're gonna take one more trade today, pandas. First entry off the 20 MA here. I don't even know. I don't know that's even a good trade. It's confusing because we are in a big down, big up, big down, and it could reverse here. Who knows? I don't know if we are even in a we are in a downtrend, but I don't know how much further it can go down. It can reverse at any moment. It can start creating a triangle, in fact, of some sort here. Good signal bar to go short. Congrats for anyone taking this trade. Looks like it's gonna be okay. Be an okay trade. Maybe. Who knows? Still a no. Strong bull bar on its lows. Who knows? Reverses back up here. Anything can happen. This market's wild. So frustrating. Second just short. Possibly here. Though I love it, I don't. I really don't. Second just short here, I do not love. This market's too confusing. Three bear bars in a row. No chance to get in on the second just short. It's all first entries only. And it's all good in the hood. We're going to miss this move. It's fine. I'm not taking that short. I'm not going to take it. I do not like it. Right, we also broke this pivot high, which shows that we're no longer making lower highs. We actually made a higher low here, in fact. Don't love anything here. Second just short, maybe enough for me to try. Because you have technically maybe this trend line to work in your favor. You can fidget around to make it work. Looks like we might get a second pullback here. Looks like not. Looks like it's going to make the move without you regardless. So again, like I said, the thing about this market, it's moving but no entries. So what can you do? You're patient, you wait. You actually wait to trigger. It actually triggers here. Golly, what a surprise. Terrible signal bar. Terrible place to trade. I'm going to try anyways. Last trade. If anything, I'm just more frustrated. I just want to get it. I just want to end this day. This trade here. Coming up for trend line. Got some green flags, but a million blaring red flags, so let's go for it anyways. You know, it's that girl. It's like that one girl. You know it's a bad idea. You know it's going to lead to your demise, but you go for it anyways. Thoughts and prayers here. Last trade of the stream. We are absolutely ending it here because of absolute trash price action. One, two, three, four overlapping bars in a row is a really bad trade. It's simply a bad trade through and through. There it is. Okay, finally got to move to the upside. Maybe I'll make it easy for me to skip, which I love as well. The market makes it easy for you to skip. You should be thankful. And I think the market's making it very easy for me to skip this trade. Clearly above the 20 MA, clearly pushing up now. Oh, goodness gracious, that is disgusting. Nope, no thank you. And this stream at 12. It's absolutely raunchy price action. It's straight up raunchy. It's real moist. So moist. Alright, it's a terrible signal bar above the 20 MA. How can you take this short? There's no way anyone in the right mind will take this short trade. No way. If anyone's in the right mind, they will not take that short. If anyone is in the right mind, that is a crazy short trade to take. Oh. Is it insane to go long here? It's not insane. It's very sane. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I can't do it, pandas. I cannot do it. I'm just too scared because I'm so confused. It looks like it wants to push down further. It looks like it wants to push down further. All right, pandas, I got my trade idea. I have it in the pocket. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for my trade idea? It is a short right here. This is the last trade of the stream. And if this fails, pandas, I'm going to cry. Hold your breath, pandas. Here we go. Thoughts and prayers. Last trade on the stream. Oh boy. What is happening? Wow. How diabolical can you make this right now? How insanely diabolical can you make this price action right now? Well, that makes it easy cancel. Alrighty. Alrighty then. Okay. That was crazy, that little movement right there. Wasn't that a little bit crazy? Is it just me? That was a little bit crazy, no? A little bit insano. What? That was a little bit crazy in my opinion. This whole market's crazy today. I don't know. Maybe I'm done. Up 1,000, I'll take it though. I think up 1,000 is not too shabby on a day like today, if you ask me. Plenty of days ahead of us are going to be much better than this. This is absolutely trash. There's going to be plenty of days ahead of us that can be better than this. just unbelievable how terrible today is. How terrible yesterday was. How terrible the day before that was. Still ending green though, which is great. Disgusting. Let me show you the 2500. 2500 tick chart has a inside and outside up, and then outside and another outside. Sick. When you're close to like targets like magnets like this, you just assume it's gonna try to hit it. Absolutely diabolical. Very confusing. Very difficult here. Convention says I should go short right here. Convention says I should go short right here. Shall we follow convention one time? I wasn't taking on a small retracement, but all good in the hood. It's all good in the hood, pandas. Truly is. It's all good in the hood. Great trade, great trade. If I actually entered a great trade. Buy low, sell high, scalp. That's the name of the game right now. Golly. Higher low. No comprende. No comprende. No comprende. No me gusta. No sé. What am I actually waiting for here? I have no clue what's happening. I don't know why I'm even trying to trade this. Pandas, the best thing to do is wait for this trash to end and then jump in afterwards, because this trash will chop you up. I really wanted to just end it at 12, but here I am, pandas. It's best if you just don't trade this at all, because it's a mess. It's a mess. In fact, you should grab some lunch. Come back maybe in an hour or two. See if things kind of, loosened up a little bit. This is very tightly coiled and now looking so hot. 4 overlapping bars in a row. Really just stay away from this. And this is a terrible thing about streaming too, is that you just sit here and watch this all day while you guys can go out and party hardy, play some video games, do whatever you want, you know. But while I'm streaming, I have to actually just suffer through all this. Okay. Okay. Wow. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. That's actually. I wanted to go short here, but that's actually crazy what just happened. Oh, wow, golly. How much money do you make even if you get the max here? Are you counting with me? 1 less than 5, 1 more than 3. Counting to 4. Oh, let's count some more. I have all these like kid songs stuck in my head. It's crazy. They're pretty catchy though. There's one by Sesame Street. Actually, not made by Sesame Street, but an artist called Feist. And you would never know this song unless you had a child. But if you had a child, there's a high possibility you've heard this song. It's called 1, 2, 3, 4 by Feist on Sesame Street. And it's a banger. It's a banger, for sure. But it has like 1 billion views. It's kind of crazy. Okay. Is this playing games on? Is this playing games with me? Yeah. We're still stuck in here. Okay, Panas, I don't think I can handle this torture anymore. I'm up $1,000. I mean, that's pretty darn good. That's with commissions. That's including commissions, so not too shabby. How much did I spend on commissions today? 56. I don't know, it's possible, but I spent $56. Strange. Ooh, I mean, should I? I could try. Time this breakout. It's not such an absolute thing, though. It's breaking out now. 2 bear bars in a row. Just jump in after 2 bear bars in a row. Should I try? 2 bear bars in a row pullback. I'll do that instead. Oh, it's not even a bear bar. It's a bull bar. Very cool. Very, very cool. So no breakout. Instead, fail breakout. Comes back into the trading range. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Exactly what I want to see. Exactly what I wanted. Should be going long there, shouldn't I? But this dumb panda is looking to go short. No, for no reason. No, let's just let this play out. Let this play out, pandas. Okay. Two strong bull bars in a row kind of defeats the idea that this is a strong breakout. We don't even get two bear bars after we broke the low, this pivot low. So most likely it's gonna just go back up. Chances of this going down are much less. Trust me, I'm a panda. Trust me, I'm a panda. If you're wondering, should I trust this person? Say, of course, it's a panda. Why wouldn't I? Sick. Sick, sick, sick. Sick. Second just short here, but not interested. I'll be more interested if we actually had some bear closes beneath this pivot low, but none were found. So I'm not at all interested in this second just short. Unless, signal bar is not the best. I just don't like the fact we're back in this trading range. It does fit the rules though. The signal bar was better. I might have considered it. No, it's not even the signal bar. If it wasn't in this tight trading range for this long and coming back into it, I would consider it. But because of this trading range, it has two forces playing against it. It has this downtrend force and also the trading range force. And it came back into it, which is the problem. If it wasn't in this trading range, come back into trading range, then I would definitely consider going short here. But right, we're hitting two key areas, which is the 20 EMA and also this trend line, and potentially downtrend. So it's a good trade, but look to the left. We're back. We closed back above here. It's just very difficult to take, in my opinion. Some Twilight Zone things happening in this trading range, for sure. I don't feel very confident if you went short here and seeing this. This is not what you want to see. You're still in the trade though, surprisingly. You lose when you break this high, and I say it's a good skip. Yeah, you just lost that trade. Yeah, put a very tight leash on that one because if it's showing any semblance of bouncing off this bottom here, I do not want to partake. Like I said, if I see any bounce off that low, I do not want to partake. And maybe I should have just gone long here, assuming it's going to trading range. Maybe I should have gone long there. This is so choppy. This is so choppy, but it does look like there's pressure pushing to the downside here. It is super choppy though, but it does look like there's some pressure pushed to the downside. The fact that it cannot break above this pivot or this trend line. We're wedged between this and this right now. And we are not, but the problem is we're not beneath this low. That's the problem. If it was like a breakout retest, and yeah, I'll definitely think about going short here, but it's not a breakout retest. It's not even broken out. It basically actually did try to break out and failed. It's the opposite. This is diabolical. I'm like literally looking for one more trade here, and the market is just has given me nothing for the last, again, hour or so. Can we get the 50 likes? The only true streamer out there, Pandas. 100%. 100% validated. 100% verified. The only true streamer out there. I'm a pure trader. Is all you get on this channel. That and ridiculous comments about Ronda Rousey, whatever her name is. I mean, when the market, ooh, hello. Any push down kind of excites me right now. Any push to the downside sort of excites me. Because a big move is to the downside. Okay. No, no, Panda, this is not it. It's actually doing nothing. Where it goes, nobody knows exactly. All right, went for a long trade here, Pandas. Let's get it. We are gonna try something dangerous. Try to get back to the top of this trading range. Watch this. Outside bar reversal. No, thank you.
I like the trade, but the risk is too large. I actually like that trade, but this signal bar is so bad. And your risk, I actually like that trade, yeah. I thought I was going to do that. I thought I was going to come back to the top of this trading range with this setup. But I don't like this bear bar. I'm sorry. And I traversed the whole thing. I just don't like this bear bar. I'm sorry. It's so, yeah, I mean, I thought I was going to make a move like this. But I just didn't like this bear bar. That was your signal bar. And you made an outside bar on it. I just didn't like that. I didn't like it. So I skipped it. Ends up making the move I thought I was going to make. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, solid. Solid move, too. This is tough, tough, tough. I mean, after this much chop, to time that perfectly, it's pretty difficult. I almost got it. I almost did. I wish it printed a bull bar like here. Like, actually just, like, closed here, and then I could have gone long. That's what I wish. All right, Pandas. I think that's it. Pandas, have an amazing rest of your day. I appreciate you guys joining. We're up $1,000 across 20 accounts. It's quite nice. Quite nice. Quite nice. I love it, Pandas. We're doing just fine. We're doing just fine. So, Pandas, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. And I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. So, as always, happy trading with us. Bye.